Hello and welcome to Hearts of Iron 4. We are playing the Road to 56 mod here as Greater Portugal, and as you know we are fighting against the Soviet Union, or maybe you don't know. We are fighting, or we will be fighting on several fronts. European front, mainland Europe, on the Turkish front there, in Asia along this massive border that we have with the Soviet Union and Mongolia, because we own all of that. And yes, we happen to be still at war with Japan, who is still here, still has got divisions, still has a fleet, and still has an air fleet as well as manpower to draw on, but no convoys. So they're not importing anything. I don't think anybody around them can actually give them anything anyway. We have got air power in these areas, and we have a fleet that's out here, but I brought them back into the port because I thought there's nothing that they can actually do, because our intelligence estimates there's no ships there. I don't really want to bring them out here because then they'll bring their main fleet out here, and their main fleet is, well, they're still out there, so it's 20 odd ships and they could decimate ours quite easily. So I thought, no, not yet, just not yet, just anything but not yet. So that's the status quo basically, of things that have carried on. We have got neutrals here. They've not in a faction, these two. I think Yugoslavia, I think they're still, yeah, they're not in a faction either. So these three here means that the Allies can't get through there because of the Bulgarians. They're in the Allies. The Turkish Republic, they are in the Allies. France is in the Allies, and the Soviets are making use of that because they're trying to invade there. Kingdom of Iraq, they're in the Allies, and again there. Finland, we saw in the last episode, they were being chewed into, and they still exist up there. I was very surprised about that, to see that. And then we have one Axis partner basically here. I think he's in the Axis on his own, so it's a shame, isn't it? No, not really. Yeah, so Germany has grown since the last time we saw, so they have got men, so they are actually getting divisions out there. And yeah, there's some divisions actually out there on the front, and Republic of Italy, I think they're doing the same. Yep, they've got men out somewhere there, maybe. Yeah, Republican Italy, there we go. So we shall see what we can actually do in this episode. We're going to play on speed 5 to get it going and stop waffling. I've moved a few air fleets around, as you can see, I've given these an order. Ooh, we have a nuclear reactor to play with. Maybe that's the wrong term of words to use. I don't think we'll play with it, but we do need nuclear bombs, so we'll get those going. As you do. Hey, it's Hearts of Iron. If you don't have nuclear bombs, what are you doing? I mean, seriously. So we've got loads of construction going on. We could actually, I suppose, go to construction effort now. Get that all built up. A lot of that construction engineering is the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, a lot of that construction is out in China, so we try to move our troops at the moment. They'll move 2 steps and then they'll go, I don't want to move anymore. They won't say it like that. Actually, they might do. Yeah, I know these lands by now. And lasses probably, because we are employing women in the workforce. Because who doesn't? Actually, we don't actually do that. We ought to have done that, but we don't do that. Okay, that's that's a rather sexist remark that I shouldn't have made, maybe then. Right, okay, so we've got a couple of things that we can actually do here. Notice that we've got jet engines. Oops, I don't want that, whatever that was. So we do have jet aircraft on the go, and we need our fleet with better skills out there. Okay, we have got cavalry units still being produced, because we do need them garrisoning out in China, because hey, let's face it, that situation's not going to disappear anytime soon, is it? Alright, we have got another commander that's required there, so we'll ask for another commander. It must be the first of the month because it's slowing down. It is. Okay, what's this guy? This guy's reckless. What? Hold on, why are we asking for the guy that's reckless? He's got no picture either. I don't like it when they haven't got a picture. I just don't. Right, so we can get him. Actually, we'll get him some more troops before we move him out, because he needs to be with these guys at some point. That's going to get confusing with those, so I'm going to put them on there. And to be honest, I want these up top because that's important. That's semi-important. This is more like it. And I instantly know where the guys are then. So let's get these moving to here. Because I think I've told the French to go and stuff it with their access, so, and I think I just told quite a few people there to go and stuff it. Right, we need more rubber, okay. And we don't need as much oil for some reason. I think that's because I'm doing a lot of conversions in our factories. So, although I don't need that at the moment, I will need it again. Because when it comes to mainland production, we will be... Whoa! That is nice. That is nice to see. Well done, lads. You get a gold star. That's why it's good having air forces operating off your coasts. Know what's going on here? Right, yeah, we've got loads of air bases, planes just sitting on them at the moment without any missions, because I don't want to activate the missions, because if you activate the missions and give them a place to go, they will go and fly off and have accidents, hit each other, and just ruin the cockpit and get greasy palms everywhere, and you know, it's such a mess. What's this? A transmission from Japan. I don't know what's this. Radikalana Yugoslavia joined Greater East Asian Co-Prosperity Sphere. What? These? Seriously? They have? What the f... What? What an evil guy. So he's joined the Japs? For goodness sake. Right. Well, it's just so happens that I've got troops actually moving there. We better put them on that board then. God, 6 troops isn't going to be enough. Oh, there's 2 more tanks. Excellent timing. I have to say, your timing was impeccable. Right, get on there. They can't have that many troops, so we'll give them initial order of doing that. Right, this is Yugoslavia, isn't it? Right, what kind of troops? We're 15 to 54, so anybody's guess then. They haven't got that much manpower, so we could just wear them out, I reckon. As long as these 2 remain neutral. These are in the Allies. I think they are at war with the Greater East Asian Co-Prosperity Sphere. I hate saying that. But yeah, I think Bulgaria is at war with them, so they'll get attacked from behind. Let them come on. Bring it on, that's what we say. What's going on here? So their heavy cruisers are taking a battering, but not to any significant numbers, not yet. Battle cruisers, same story. Battleships, there's only one of them there that's any trouble. Yamashiro. Okay, so, and if they get them back to port, they'll just sign them back in and just get them repaired, and yeah. That was a invitation to faction from the British. And I said no. And as you can see, we have got, that was, again, excellent timing. We have got rocket sites actually being built in China, so we're going to tell them, attack everything that you can. And I can only do these areas, it looks like, yeah. So they're going to have to attack there. We'll give them a bit more range. They should be able to attack the home islands, maybe? Maybe not. I don't know. But they can attack the ports and everything that's on these islands there. So Okinawa and Taiwan. And I've no idea what they've actually got going, so we'll just tell them to do that. They know where they're going. They know where they're going. Attack. And unfortunately they can't do sea areas, otherwise you could just launch them at fleets and that would be seriously amusing. Right, as you know, or as you probably don't know or can remember, if we're justifying against the Soviet Union, it's literally about 10 days worth of waiting, so we will get things prepped up. Okay, these guys are there now, aren't they? So can I tell them to attack? No. Okay. So they bring them into the faction, but then don't have them attack. So they're like sleeper agents. So when I get to a vulnerable point, they will actually launch an attack. It shouldn't be allowed. If they're in the faction right now, that's it. You should just launch an attack on them, which I could do. What I could do if they weren't actually guaranteed. What? Okay, the Allies have war goals against Yugoslavia as well, from left over from their days as fascists. That shouldn't be allowed. And that's what causes confusion. Right, so what we got going on? We are still on construct repair. No, we're still on construction at the moment, aren't we? Yeah, we got shed loads of it still to do. What kind of times are we looking at? It's only 65 days, so that's 2 months. Okay, I want to sit around for 2 months. Yeah, here we go. This is where we need our oil back now again, please. Thank you, if you don't mind. We could actually do Romania as well at this point. Well, for some, and then Kingdom of Iraq for some as well. Okay, that's... well, somebody can't give us enough there, so... oh, there we can. It's up and down, like, there must be oil on the tracks or something. Right, let's get some more power to our people. Because that's got to be worth it. Right, what have we got going on? Any more out here? Yes, yes, yes. What is this? Yeah, that's just light cruisers that's been attacked. Good. Any more? Because no. And low power. Low power. Yeah, I'm the one with low power. Low manpower is not an issue, not at the moment. I did spend some of our air experience points on the carrier fighter that we did have, but we weren't producing for some reason, so I don't know how long that had been sat there, but I can't remember. If you've got fibromyalgia, your memory just goes to shit, basically. That ain't good. Come on, France, allies, sort that out. Because I'm not attacking, not yet, and it looks as if they're trying an invasion there as well, so we've got sub-fleet out here waiting for them, because that's what you do with submarines, you wait. Yep. Come on, attack those ships, get them sunk. Now, is there anything else that we can be doing apart from dismissing the French and the persistent questions? as you can see, we've got quite a few factories working, but it would take up one lot to clear all those twos. So 35 days, so a month's time, and then they'll be onto those. We should be alright with infrastructure in Europe. Let's just have a quick look. Yep, 6s, 9s, 8s. Yep, that's fine. Sorry, what, the fall of Leningrad? Bloody hell, oh, they're making a comeback. Okay. Yeah, they might beat us to Moscow now. That ain't good. Right, 35 days, so, okay. We can actually get a war goal planned then for Moscow. Justify against, come on. Moscow. Is it there? I think I've passed it. There we go. Interwar AA and a declaration. Well, no, not a declaration, a justification of war against. Right, let's go for torpedoes out there because I don't think anti-submarine weapons are required. Maybe, maybe not. Why are the Americans sat on ports? I think. Do they know something? If anything, they should be putting them out here. So let's get them churned out to there. We're still being attacked out there. Oh, that's our planes being shot down. Come on, lads, you can do it. You can do it. Show them what you're worth. Right, okay, that's a better situation. So let's clean up his, because he's going to devote divisions to that, and I don't want that. They can get up to that border there. That'll be fine. They'll be ready for our. Well, I don't know whether we're going to attack there to start off with. We'll have 3 fronts basically. Well, 4, because the Japanese will probably time that attack as well. They'll call them in. No, Bulgaria, no. Stop being stalker-ish. Right, they're fine out there. These lots should be fine out here, so we'll tell those lot to do that. Right, actually, I'm going to nick some of his for his troops, because, well, I can. No, this guy's got a bigger job to do. And his motorised troops will come in handy. We'll nick one of them. They've got to cover 2 others on that side, so yeah. Purple troop, they're going to just moving in there. They're going to be moving in there. Okay, so he's only 1 troop off a main force. He hasn't got a lot of opposition on that side, so he should be fine. These 6, I'm not going to tell them to move because they're on that little border there. They can hold. I wanted these actually up here. I wonder if... Have we got enough? No, we can't actually cover all the things at the moment, can we? So we'll get some more troops there and then maybe nick some of their motorised units for another army group up here. Right, justification. Let's How far off are we on all that? 19 days. What are we looking there? 10th of February? Oh, we're fine. We're fine. So we'll do some kind of enigmatic kind of decision of, I don't know, 20th of December or 31st of December or something like that. Actually, my troops would probably kill me if I told them, you're going to launch on the New Year's Day. Hey, what's this? What's this? What's this? Right, so this is enemy aircraft operating in this area. Hold on, have I selected that before then? I don't know, but I've got troops out there. Troops? No, I've got aircraft out there. Alright, let's get them working. When did they do that then? Whoa, somebody's letting nukes off. It ain't me, I haven't got them. Don't blame me. That's just outside of our... So they'll ruin all the infrastructure if they do that. I know that's the whole point. But not if we're attacking into it. Let's get them moved over. So has he's got enough troops now for that. But if I nick his motorised troops off that, he won't have enough. Right, okay, so we are into the new year and everybody's celebrating. Can you hear that? Happy New Year, or Lang Syne and all that nonsense. Okay, right, we are ready then. We would declare war. It is a new year, sir. That was my Minister of War voice. Right, we're ready on that. How are we doing out here? Oh yeah, this is these reports now, isn't it? Right, who do we want? He says he's not ready. Are you sure about that? They've got a few troops there. Don't panic. Actually, I tell you what we need to do is turn on all the aircraft because they are situated but they're not activated. There is a difference. So we get these on, we'll do it in those orders. How are they? Let's turn those off. So that's those. That's those. Right. I think these. They're heavy bombers. Let's not do that. Forts. Maybe. These are Belarus. Right, fighters, medium bombers. Not that. Right. Take that off there. Did I do that one? No. Oops, don't want that. Do you know, I hadn't realised that you could actually select for the fighter. You could do close air support. Oh. That's nice. Can you do that in a vanilla game? I haven't seen that before. Or if I have, it hasn't registered properly. Is that just the fighters that we use then? Because we're now onto the Fokker-Wulf. So maybe. Right, they know what they're doing. These don't yet. So let's... That's these. Dive bomber. Right, they just need to know where they're going. Okay, so they're going there. So I'm keeping a track of all. If we've done everything, then that will disappear. So they need to go on there. They need to go on there. Transport wings. Yeah, that's actually good. Actually having those up there. Those up there, please. Now these, let's split all these out because I want some of those on there, some of those there. Same story. Split them out on that side. Right, you are dive bombers, you're dive bombers. Right, who else? Whoops, not them, them. Okay, the fighters. I don't know why you're there, but you are. Right, that is everybody knows where they are going. You two attack in there, so you should be going in and take that port away. They've put a few more troops on the border since we saw last. Yeah, we have got gaps in the border, which is not good. Right, are Mongolia included? Because it doesn't look as if they are. Nobody's fighting there. Nope, they're not. Right, let's give it a few minutes. They might get called in. Well, that's a few hours in the game, but okay, so let's justify against them. I'm not having all those troops just sat there doing nothing, so that's those. They look fine. And we have greens and reds. That ain't good. Right, let's start pinching this so we can get a pocket. Could use the river actually as a defense as well. Haven't really got enough troops on that side though. This is where I need these troops here. I could start creating another group. I can nick 2 at the moment, that's it. Right. He's going to be our black group, because, hey, we ought to have a black group on this side. Another commander, please. Somebody decent. What's he got? He's cautious. Okay. We don't like cautious. And he needs to be on the front somewhere. So we'll say that their front will be down there. That's the problem with the black group. You've then got to look for their front line. Right, they know where they're going. Good, good, good. Right, let's not play at speed 5. Doesn't seem to be a lot of hassle from there, so you should be able to get over, guys, before they can reinforce. Too late, they've reinforced that one. Come on, move in. Seize those opportunities. I was going to say attack him, but he's retreating. That ain't good. bring you down there. But we'll put you on his troop. And then you can have the honour of going in there, and he can move back there. You and you no, you go there. And yeah, you should be able to reduce that. So can we get you to move in? Sure we can. They know what I'm up to, that's the problem. But we're moving in. We may have a small pocket. If we can reduce that, I don't think we can because we keep on retreating for some reason this side. Why are we still moving troops all the way round? That was obviously a bit too hot there. They won't see that one coming. They are moving in from that side. And again, we'll try to close this pocket. It's got to be done. It's got to be done. Are you behind a river there? Because if not, then that's it. That's the pocket. You guys all know what to do. Shop at Poznan. Oh, yeah, because that's what they've got to do. Right. The Ruskies will try to actually and take this area, but we're not going to allow that. We're going to move in. Well, we're going to try and move in and keep the positions. I don't want everybody coming on this now, because you don't all need to do that. You lot, get over there. You look. That's where you're required to get over there. Get back on it. Right, not too sure why these lot think they can actually get back, because we're not having that. We'll have them do that. So we get them from one pocket to the other. But it's still a pocket. Right, how are we doing in other places? Right, we're not doing a lot there. Okay, how about China? We're still justifying against them. Right, we have moved up. We are moving up, so let's move like that, gentlemen. You can remain there. You are a remainer. No politics, please. No politics. The budgie is ticking. Yes, that's a politic. Right, okay. Any success out? No, basically. Are they attacking our fleet? Right, let's get some anti-air around here. Let's persuade them that that's a bad idea. They're going to try and put aircraft over our area. We will tell them that's a bad thing to do. Naughty. Right, let's get them going. We were actually just doing basically all of them, weren't we? Yeah. Well, they'll be lined up for next. Next! Right, how are we doing? Why does this pocket still exist? Well, we got pushed back there, did we? Yeah. Because they were decided that we wanted to join this. And yes. Let's show them that is not acceptable. Try that again. But if they killed these lot off quicker, we wouldn't have that problem. And that is it. They are gone. They are gone. They have gone. Right, I need to widen his front though, because he hasn't got enough there. That's better. I think Red Troop are taking a bit too much. So let's do that. Right, sort yourselves out, and then we will attack, because that wasn't the attack. Where are they going? Looks like they're going back. They're trying some sneaky invasion somewhere. Maybe. How are we doing here? We are defending quite well. Okay. We'll carry on, because all these fronts at the same time can get confusing. Justification for Mongolia. Okay. That was well timed then. Declare. Actually, their arrows are already saying go, so let's move in. How are we doing here? So we should be trying for, well, we were trying for a surround, but we couldn't. So we'll kill them in place, but they'll only retreat that way. If there wasn't two troops there, I might have actually tried to cut them off. Actually, we could now, because there's only one. Right, we have another bomber. Good. could actually do that. Are we still doing that? We are. Okay. How are we doing on these? We really need that. I think you need to move in like that. Yeah, good idea, mate. Good idea. You're moving in. Good. Ah, another pocket. No, find yourself on that one. In fact, you can attack. That's it, support. Yeah, they're going to equal that line out there. Right, back over here. Alright, let's get rid of these. We've got to do our bomber. Okay, we have got a couple of factories, so what do we want them to do? Wow, that's a lot of carriers now. I don't need that many, so we can use those elsewhere. But where? Probably more fighters at the moment. We'll increase those. We're doing all right, actually. That's the thing. We're not short of anything. That reminds me though, carrier fighters, I can put... Yeah, I can put fighters on the carrier now. He's still in port, he is... Right, that's what I want. 20 of those. Perfect number. Right, how are we doing for... Well, that's one down. We don't know about the rest. Okay. Only 14 ships, so somebody else has been fighting them. So black group here. When it comes to it, we... no. When it comes to it, we could actually get them to do a kamikaze invasion. 14 ships we can't do though. We can only do 10, so will it tell us that we can only do 10? I don't know, maybe it will. Right, so we need East China Sea, so we know that. Right, we're defending at the moment. And here, oh, I really like another army group. And the trouble is, I've got one just sat around waiting for stuff to happen. Right, can I nick another one of his? I think I can. Right, when are they coming out? February. Okay, the middle of, end of. Then fight faction. No, right. Fuel. Right, Iran. Another one, please. Q, rubber, British Malaya. Right, and I think there's areas there we can actually start attacking. Especially in this bit. Equal it out. We just tell Blue Group that they're falling behind and they need to speed up. I'm sure they will. They could actually support each other though, couldn't they? I mean, that's just silly. You're moving in. You better be. You are. Good. That's it. Can we not move more troops in there? We could get another pocket going on here. Just barge straight in. Why is he retreating? Because they've suddenly got... Yeah, they came back, didn't they? Go on, take him. Right, we have got more troops. Good. Oh, it's only cavalry troops. And I don't think I actually got him to move over, did I? No. So we'll do that now. He should be safe out here. All the Japanese ships are around their home islands. So let's put him with him. No, that's incorrect. It's him. That's it. Right, couple of tech slots. So what do we need? What do you need and where do we need it? Air doctrine. I haven't done any of those for a while. Let's get that going on. Give us our naval strike potential more. Air superiority, ground support. Could do with both of those actually. How are we doing on our artillery? Still ahead on those. We could do that. There's only 105 days. We've still got ages to go before our nuclear bombs, so that's still far ahead. That would give us more research time, or well, less research time on everything, so... Right, we've got any damaged factories? One, so how many have we got to play with? 3. Yeah, that'll be fine. Right, how are we doing out here? Okay, they're trying to break through, are they? Yeah, they are trying to break through, but we keep on putting troops on this stupid order here. Well, you don't need to move there, just move there. Half of you move all. Sort yourselves out. Right, how are we doing out in Asia? As expected, it is slow going. Okay. Wow, we did get that surround. Good. Good. That's what I want. Let's kill them off. Let's get you moving in there. That's fine. You all know where you're going again. Hopefully. If you go in from that side, you can actually take them from that side. Okay, what's going on there? We got an area that we can't go around. Yeah, we've got a whole area there that we can't go around. Okay. That's annoying. Right, let's move them. Actually, we'll move those to him. He can have them. And then we'll have them move to him, because that makes sense. A lot of hims and thems and whatevers. Right, how are we doing? There's only one area there that we're actually suffering from an attack from that side. Okay. Just why are we not going straight in then? Well, 7 divisions is a bit much, lads. You ought to be in the fold now, so... Sure why we've got people retreating from one area there where there's no troops. Every time the Allies get involved, this happens. The Red Group, you're all on there. Keep on reminding them. Right, how are we doing? We're better there, so I think you need to push. You're all in the green, so it's obviously the thing to do. Well, you were, you're not now though. How are we doing on time? We are a few minutes away. As you can have guessed, it is an hour-long episode, this one. Still feel that for the Portugal situation, we need to get these campaigns done, dusted. Okay, are we just supporting all the way along there? Apparently we are. Alright, we have more troops coming up. Have we got enough troops for this? No, we're one short, it looks like. Okay. The Americans have filled the gap though. Or, well, they have and then they've left. Their buddies are fighting on the front where there's a wall of Portuguese. Or something crazy like that, you know what I mean. They falling back? Because if they are, that's quite a lot of organisation to be falling back. Okay. Be faster if you got your motorised to actually run into their backs. Come on. You're there. Support your fellow soldiers. That's it. I don't need to tell you. Apparently I do, but I shouldn't need to tell you. Right. Why are these guys still aiming for there? Are they not? Somebody is. Somebody's aiming back for Czechoslovakia. This Army 3 doesn't know what to do with these bloody dive bombers. Fine, I will take them off you if you don't know what you're doing with them. Alright, now where are we? That's the one that I was aiming for. Let's have some more out there. And we'll get some more fighters. And bombers. Let's start hitting Eastern Poland with them. I do want some fighters though. If we've got them. Yes. So we will, where are we? There. Right, let's put some command power on that. Right, have we got any heavy bomber capacity? I think we have. I tend to think that we're just using it on Japan, where we should be using it out here. Some more? Please, sir, can I have some more? Right, so we've done Belarus, get the Ukraine up, and we need that front as well. Okay, that's that front sorted for a bit anyway. How are we doing here? Well, we are doing, but okay. Are we suffering from construction restraints? Kind of. Let's get those up. Right, out in Asia, how are we doing? Kind of, yeah. They have put a lot of troops there. They're going to get a lot of attrition just sat there. Right, well, one of you needs to move into there. You're moving in there, good. And they've reduced that pocket, that's good. Aha, right. What is going on here then? You're only attacking that way. You should be attacking them. No, you shouldn't be attacking that way. You should be attacking down here to cut these off. Can't do that, eh? You're only cavalry, so you could actually do that. You get in there. If we can reduce that, get that on the coast, it would be a lot better. And at that point, we will leave this episode. We are still... Well, we've moved a bit on this front. This will be the hardest one, I would have thought, because this is where they are all coagulating. I know armies don't coagulate, but there you go. Okay, so hope you've enjoyed this. Hope you can join me for the next one. Like, comment, subscribe if you'd like to, and I will see you next time. See you later. Bye.